Hello there, ladies and gents, how you doing? And welcome back to Foolcraft 3 with me, Patanox. Hello, yes, here we are over in our main house, and today we are going to be making some major progress on our storage system, because at the moment we have a few chests around the place and this colossal chest. Now these colossal chests are great because they can store loads and loads of items. However, trying to find said items is a nightmare, because you can try and organise them, but it doesn't really work. Look, it just takes you down to the bottom and stuff isn't really in any sort of order. So today what I really want to do is hook up an ME, what's the word? The terminal to this colossal chest. However, those ME systems require a fair bit of power, so we're going to need a more reliable power source than just this coal generator that we have over here. And we're actually going to be doing that with a passive power supply that I can just leave, and it's going to be running continuously. And we're going to be making use of this out here. Yes, in between episodes I have gone and built a rather large platform just off to the side of our main house here. I've actually gone and claimed the hillside, put a retaining wall in, put some dirt on top, and we have these spruce trees growing up here. Now that is because we're going to be using our boreal extractors on these trees. Now the whole way we're going to be making power is making use of compression dynamos and fractioning stills, but I'll get into all that in a moment. Right now what we need to do is, using this boreal extractor, place that next to the spruce tree. Need to rotate it round. Come on. Does it? Come on. I'm sure it turned around a minute ago. Do you not want to turn around now? What on earth is going on? I could turn it around a minute ago, but no, it doesn't want it unless that's the right way. Yes, in fact, yeah, okay. So that is actually facing. Derp. Right, so that's actually facing the right way. Yes. So as you can see, this boreal extractor is actually extracting resin from this tree. And what we'll do is we'll pump that resin through into a fractioning still. That will give us some tree oil, which we can then put into a compression dynamo, and that will give us our RF. So we're gonna, this, as you can see, this doesn't actually produce a lot of resin very quickly. So we need a lot more of these boreal extractors, which is why we've got, how many have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trees. And I'm thinking we could probably get at least a couple of these extractors on each one, if not a few me. We'll start with just one on each tree and see how that goes. We may end up adding more on. So I'm going to go ahead and make some more of these boreal extractors. They can be a bit of a pain to make. So let's just have a look here. Where are we? Boreal extractor, there we go. So yeah, so we need wood, copper, iron, that's fine. Redstone servo, that's only iron and redstone, that's fine. These device frames, these are a bit trickier because you need tin and copper. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get some more of these made up, lined up to all these trees, so we can actually get some of the resin collected. And we might even see if we can get all this collected into a fluid tank, just so we can see how much we're producing per tick. So yeah, I'm going to get some more of these made, get a tank made, and connect up the fluid ducts to extract all of this resin. Well, there we are. There is all the boreal extractors all lined up, and we have a fluid tank down the end. And as you can see, that is already full, and the fluid ducts are filling up nicely. So I think 9 of these should be enough. We'll have to actually work out the basic power production we get from having these 9 running. But next thing we need to do is we need to take all of this resin, run it through a fractioning still, and that will produce tree oil and rosin. Now the tree oil we will store in a fluid tank. The rosin we'll put into a basic drawer, ready for the next step. So as you can see in the inventory just then, we have all of the necessary items to make the fractioning still. We have the machine frame, nickel and Constantine gears, some glass, and a reception coil. So here we are. We're fractioning still. Now this is just a basic one. We will be able to upgrade this with some of the kits. We'll see how it goes with just the basic one for now. Oh, well, what did I have the glass for then? Oh, never mind. We'll put that there. Right, so let's get this down. So yeah, basically all that resin is just going to run straight into it. So we will just pop that down there and configure this to accept from this side. So that one there. Now the oil is going to be red, and right, so we don't need anything from the bottom, don't need anything from behind. Now let's see, let's work this out. So the tree oil, in fact the rosin, we'll take the rosin underneath it, so that will be underneath, and we'll take the oil out the side. There we go, don't need that one. There we are, brilliant. Right, so then tree oil come out of there into this tank. In fact, I want to put the drawer down first, then that will feed from underneath across and in, and then yeah, actually that is going to come up and across. Right, so we want red at the top there. There we go. So yeah, the oil which is there will come out the top into that tank. So I happen to have 2 ducts left over. There we go. And I'm going to have to make some more because I want to come out from there and into there. And I do have some item conduits, I believe. Oh, I've only got 4. Right, okay. So yeah, we'll get those running from down there and into there. Let me go get some more ducts and we'll get all this running. Right, so we have all this connected now. There is a Ender.io item conduit just running through the ground here into this basic drawer. We have the fluid duct into the tank, and we have a fluid duct here into the side of the still with a servo, which as you can see is extracting all the oil, the resin, and there we go. However, this needs power before it will even run. So what I've actually gone and done is taken our basic capacitor bank out of the coal generator up there, and we're just going to stick this behind just to give it a bit of power, just to get some items producing. Now this is going very slowly, so we're going to have to speed this up. Yeah, so we're definitely going to need some of these kits. Let's see how it goes. So come on, just get the first few. Then as you can see down here, we have a steam dynamo and a compression dynamo. Now, what happened there? That created the... There you go. So there's the tree oil. Don't tell me I didn't turn that to extract. Okay. I've got a feeling that I didn't set this to extract. Did I not? Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. Always active. And there we go. There is our rosin. Right, so now for the next step, we need to send the rosin into the compression dynamo and the tree oil into the steam dynamo. However, both of these dynamos require a coolant or a source of water. So in order to do that, we're going to need to have to make an aqueous accumulator, which, to be honest, you know what? I think we might actually just stick that in the ground. So let me go get an aqueous accumulator built, and we'll make a hole in the ground for it just here. So we've got the steam and compression dynamos placed down. We have the fluid ducts going into the compression dynamo with the servo pulling out the tree oil. So that runs into there. As you see, there we are, that's full. The steam dynamo, we have an item duct underneath that sends the rosin in. As you can see, that is full. And we've still got another 10 in here. And then down here, we've gone and got the aqueous accumulator, and we're going to run that into the back. But first, we're just going to hide this actually. Just going to cover it all up. So do that, and then we'll get some dirt. There, and there. Right, now let's get these fluid ducts with the water. Pumping the water into there. There we go. And I've gone and got some cable facades. Hopefully, how do we do this? I've never actually used these before, so let's see. Do we have to snap that off first, then put that on there? No? How do we put these on? I've no idea. I might have to ask somebody how we get these to hook on. So for now, we'll just leave it open like that, because I want to be able to put these in there to cover that hole, just to make it look nice. But if we can't figure it out, I'll have to get some Ender.io conduits, fluid conduits, and that'll do the job. But anyway, So that is the fluid, and as you can see, there we go, we have power. And the power is coming out, and it should be running into, if we come inside here, I've gone and put in a capacitor bank, but it doesn't look like it's running in. So let's just get this to accept power from down here. Input. There we go. And we have power flowing in. Fantastic. Now, we are going to have to run a power cable out of this capacitor into the fractioning still over here, just so we can take this out. But how quickly is that running through the trio? You know what that does? Power output 40, energy stored 0, so it's taking it all out. How quickly are we running through this? Not at all. And this is building up with the rosins again. So these aren't exactly very fast, which is why I have gone and got these hardening kits. These will upgrade it, so let's see. Put that onto there. That now generates 60 RF per tick. And it's also going to speed it up a bit as well. So let's upgrade all of these. So there we go. That is also now doing 60. And let's upgrade the fractioning still as well. Fantastic. And that should be going a bit quicker. Yeah, it uses 30. Can store a bit more. But it should, yeah, it's going a fair bit quicker now. Right, so what we may have to do is just keep going until this starts to drain, because that is full. And in the time that we've been doing this, these are starting to fill up as well. Look at that. 5.4 buckets, or 5,400 millibuckets. And that's probably the same in all of them. Plus, we have whatever is stored in this fluid duct. So we've got a fair bit of power running through now. So hopefully... Oh, we've got a bit of a lag spike here. I may have to change these ducts to the opaque versions. But hopefully now we have enough power being passively generated. We can actually get started on an ME system. Yeah, that only says 120 now per tick. So it depends how much power we're going to need for our ME system. It's not even a full ME system really. It's just, I just want a terminal so we can see what's in here. In fact, if we go and have a look at Swan's base, you'll see exactly what I want to do. So yeah, here we are over at Swan's starter area. He actually commandeered this village, which is just to the southwest of us. Now, I'm trying to remember where his storage is. Is it in here? Nope, not in this one. I think it's behind this vault door. Yes, here we go. This is exactly what I mean. He's actually running it via a furnace generator, which is using the wood from these bonsai hoppers. So yeah, you can see we've got the power going into a controller. Then you have the crafting grid and the external storage. This is what we need, the external storage onto a colossal chest. And it's got some simple machines here as well. Yeah, nice. So yes, we need an ME controller. We will need a crafting grid. Is it the crafting grid he accesses? Yep. Obviously, we can't use this now because it's not turned on for some reason. Solderer. Yep, we're going to need a solderer as well. I think we've got an inscriber set up already, but... Anyway, yes, this is basically what we want over at our place. A controller with the terminal and using that as storage. So let's head back over to our house and get it set up. Okay, so it took me a few minutes, but I realised why Swan has the solderer and we have the inscribers. It's because there's applied energistics and refined storage in this pack. Oh man, I was playing Project Ozone and that had applied energistics, so of course that's what I had in my head. But as you can see, we have gone and got the ME controller here ready to set up our colossal chest into our storage system, or connect it all together to an interface. However, just getting this one block was quite a bit of work, because yeah, it may look like, yeah, it's just a block there. No. Look, cable facades that run into this carpet. There we have an energy acceptor. That's right, because underneath, there we go, we have the energy acceptor, which takes the power from the capacitor bank and runs it into our ME system. Now, of course, to get the ME controller, we needed some pure fluid crystals, so we had to make the crystal growth chamber. And of course we needed some of the process as well, so we had the inscriber. Now thankfully, ME, this is powered through this into this. So yes, they all chain up, so you no need for cables and everything. But yeah, just getting that one ME controller from scratch took quite a bit of work. It's probably taken me, I don't know, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to try just to get this one block. But however, we are now ready to get this colossal chest hooked up. So we're going to need to make a storage bus and hook it onto the interface just there. Now to make the storage bus, here we go, ME storage bus, we need a piston, a sticky piston and an interface. Now in order to make the interface, we need some iron, got that. Glass, yeah, we've got glass. Annihilation and formation cores. Now these are logic processors, fluix dust and quartz. Logic processor, fluix dust and Certus. Now I've gone ahead and made some logic processors. We've got the crystals. All we need is some fluix dust. So let us take that out of there. And you, come on, out of the way. And we'll just whack a couple of those in there. Thank you very much. Then, there is our annihilation cores and our formation cores. Yep, there we go. Right, so let's get a couple of pistons made. So let's just dump off this. Don't need you. Thank you. You can go back in a minute. Right, pistons. So, got iron, got cobble, we need wood and redstone. See, this is what I mean. Having to come in here and continuously scroll down, try and find stuff. It is so annoying, which is why we are doing this. So there we go. And I should have somewhere one slime ball, our last one. Oh man. Right, so we need pistons. In fact, we need 2 of these. So I need to get some more cobblestone. Oh, flipping heck. Let's get this crafting grid in as soon as possible, guys. This is so annoying. Right, let's try this again. Another piston. Thank you. We'll make that into a sticky piston. Lovely. Then the interface. There we are. And one ME storage bus. Lovely. Right, I should have some fluix cables. There we go. I'm pretty sure it's that we can hook it up with. Let's see. There we go. Brilliant. Right, now all we need is an interface terminal. And with the creation of this calculation processor, we can now go ahead and turn this normal ME terminal that I've made into a crafting terminal. So here we go. Lovely. And now we should be able to automatically craft items straight from our inventory. If we go and put this onto here, let's have a look. Brilliant. There we are, folks. And look at this. It's so much easier now. And make sure we don't actually have that many items. At least not all. Tell you what we can do. Let's just go ahead and put all of this into the one chest so we have it all in one place. And just like that, this place is already starting to look a lot neater. We still need to sort out all of this here. We would actually probably move it all so it's all spaced out nicely against this wall possibly. Now that we've got some proper power storage. There is one thing I quickly want to do. Let's just have a look. Where are we? Cable facades. There we go. These other 2. One there. And one there. Lovely. And I might even at some point maybe make some ME controller facades just to go over this. But yeah, that looks a lot neater now. We might even, you know what? I might even take those out and put in a brick wall back here now. Now that we don't actually need access to this. Let's have a quick look before we finish this video. Let's have a quick look and see what we can do just to smarten this place up, because I've never liked being able to see that gap. It's always bugged me. So let's see what we can do to sort this out. That's looking much better now. Got rid of that horrible chest with the gap, put in a nice brick wall, bit of a painting, and hid some more of the cables. And yeah, I'm really starting to like it up here. Of course, this is only our temporary base, but still, it's nice to be settled in somewhere. If we actually go downstairs and have a look at power production, we can see, yeah, 360. And it fluctuates between 240 to 300 because if we come on outside, not only have I gone and upgraded both the compression and the fractioning steel with the reinforced upgrade kits, but in these dynamos I've also gone and put in some of the auxiliary transmission coil augments just to speed up the output. So yeah, we are cracking through. And the thing is, even though we've put the upgrades into this, it's now producing 240 RF per tick, we're still backlogging all the tree oil. Look at this. That will reach 10,000 again before it drops again. Yep. So might be able to put some more augments in this. I'm not sure what ones we could probably put into the fractioning still. I know there's some that we could put in, but we'll have to maybe have a look at that later. But for now, everything is working really well. In fact, we are kind of gridlocked at the moment. We can't upgrade this anymore because the next upgrade kit, if we just have a quick look in here, upgrade is the Signalum one. Now, Signalum's not a problem, and neither is Electrum. The problem is the cryothium dust, or more particularly, it's the Blizz powder. That's the problem at the moment. So it's either a case of trying to find some Blizzes or getting a fluid transposer, but of course then you need either XP, Essence of Knowledge, or Essence. And these you need mob farms for, really. So yeah, I've got a feeling we might see if we can go and find a Blizz, possibly capture it in a Soul Vial, and come up with our very first mob farm of the season. But for now, guys, we have a passive power supply running, and it is doing beautifully. It does all our needs at the moment, and it is fully upgradable in the future. But yes, look at that. Like I say, 240 to 360. We've now got 7.25 million. Not bad. Not bad at all, folks. So that is going to do it for this episode, guys. We have gone and got our storage sorted. We have passive power supply sorted. Excellent. So if you have enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to go ahead and smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and to ring that bell so you get notified when all the new videos come out. Because don't forget, we have modded Minecraft on Mondays and Villagecraft, vanilla Minecraft on Fridays. But for now, folks, all that's left for me to say is take it easy. Whoa, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.